The National Movement to Protect the Rights of the Consumer urges the Commission to investigate allegations of bribery or corruption, to expedite the investigations against 6 individuals, including the former Director General of the Consumer Affairs Authority. The movement notes that the said individuals had travelled abroad under the sponsorship of a soft drink importer.
In the recent past, the Consumer Affairs Authority conducted raids citing that a certain soft drink that was imported and sold in the country had intoxicating chemicals in it. The raids were carried out when the drink was available around several schools. The National Movement to Protect the Rights of the Consumer says that investigations should be launched to identify whether the fact that the investigations were swept under the carpet and 6 individuals in the Consumer Affairs Authority, including the former Director General obtaining leave to travel overseas, are connected.
This importer operated in Bodhirajamawatha in Petha. A raid was carried out in the past. The overseas tour was undertaken under the sponsorship of that businessman. Why we do this is because the Consumer Affairs Authority is the institute that is present to protect the consumer. If such activities are taking place, then that is unfortunate.
Allegations have been raised against few senior officials of the authority, including the Director General. In addition, allegations have been raised against the Human Resource Director, Finance Director, Deputy Director in charge of raids and a few other assistant directors. All the individuals are in the level of directors. We ask that an investigation be held swiftly, because if action is not taken against the directors in high ranks, a situation where the Consumer Affairs Authority becomes deteriorated can arise.
We requested the Commission to investigate allegations of bribery or corruption, to conduct an investigation on how a group of officers who hold responsibilities were granted leave together and on what grounds, and whether this was informed to the Prime Minister's office or whether it was referred to the relevant officers that can grant permission for their leave. We also requested that the connection between the said businessman and these 6 officials be investigated based on their phone records. In addition, we requested that an investigation be launched into whether these officials have adequate income to go abroad.
The former Director General of the Consumer Affairs Authority, against whom allegations are being raised, currently serves in a high post at another state institution. When inquired, he stated that the foreign trip was made with his personal income. He added that he will present facts at the Bribery Commission with regards to how he engaged in the tour. When inquired from the Deputy Director of the Consumer Affairs Authority, against whom allegations are levelled, he stated that this is something that is done to sling mud at him. He added that he requests the complainant to name the company from which the alleged bribe was obtained, and went on to say that cases have been filed with regard to all the raids he has conducted. We ask that a special investigation be carried out to find the truth behind this. The complaint lodged at the Bribery Commission has not been investigated. The Consumer Affairs Authority has not held an investigation.